I hope you have your notepad and pen, because this meeting is going to be huge, 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 huge. So we're starting with, I made some announcements a few days ago that we are starting something that we call the Club 1000. Club 1000. How many of you are excited about it? You are fired up about it. You are ready. But let me show you something on the screen. We are ready to dish out these things. I said, let me finish explaining before I start calling any trade. So this is something we are enjoying this morning. If you are not enjoying it, don't worry. This trade will start dropping soon. So this is a GU trade. Here was the entry, sniper entry. And we are on it. We are on it. That was another beautiful move on AU. Break retest. That's another beauty there. This alone today, this morning, is 60, 75 pips. Okay, it has dropped a bit. But I know it will hit 100 pips. And how much are we going for? Take your 50. You can write the rest if you want to. This is over 100 already. So for Club 1000, sorry, what do we do? This is I'll call it a senior mentorship class. Yes, we don't want everybody. That's why we made it 1000. So if you are wondering why, because we can't mentor everybody, that's the truth. That is the truth. No matter how much you want to. So we'll be sending out this trade, and this is the format we'll be sending it out, like this, these drawings. Yes, we might put some yeah, I'll send more of the drawings. I just take a screenshot of the drawing. And if I do something like this, you know that I mean that when it comes to this line, you take it. You take it for, and if I'm pointing up, arrow up is a buy. Because I might be a little bit busy and I might not be able to send every single detail. But there are some, I'll give you the buy numbers. I'll tell you, okay, entry is 0.64127. Stop loss is this, take profit is this. That will be for some, but not all. The essence of this really, the essence of the Club 1000 is not just to give you trade signals. Yes, you get trade signal, but it's also to, I know sometimes you might be busy, or sometimes you might even see the trade, you're wondering, is it the right time to go in? Am I going in at the right place? Oh, I'm in profit. Should I secure my profit? Okay, I'm not in profit. Should I close out or just let it run? So that's the essence of this, is to make your is like a double confirmation to what some of you already know. You already know it. This will just come and reconfirm what you know so that you will be able to get in with more confidence. And with time, you can also be giving us trade, can also be teaching us. Exactly. So that is, and the goal is for you to really, get to that point. We are doing 2%, 3% a day will become a normal thing. To become a normal thing. And secondly, as you grow in knowledge, as you grow in knowledge as a member of a club, 1,000 will introduce you to platforms where you can easily, and will guide you with this trade you are getting, you'll be able to pass their evaluation. We guide you to firms where you can get 6-figure trading accounts, where you can get, some serious money to trade with. You hear those things. Some of you might have done it, but some of you, okay, you might not have done it, but it exists. And we'll guide you to the right ones where you do it and get paid. Because you can do it in some platforms and there will be stories. There will be stories. So who is excited about what is about to kick off? We are giving some of you time to really get yourself together. Let's say you've been in the business and you're not on a €1,000 package. You have the opportunity to get it so that you'll be added on the group. Or you're in the business, you've not gotten any package yet, get it. I can tell you, let me show you an example. Let's say you come in, you just follow this thread or guide here, and you are able to let's say you're able to get to a point where you're doing 2% every day. Just 2% every day, not much. And you have $100,000 account, 2% every day. There are about 20, 25 trading days in a month. So let's take 23. On the average, let's say you're not withdrawing, no weekend trading. At 2% every day, you're looking at doing about 57% in a month. Okay, there'll be days you will lose. So let's cut it in half. Let's cut it in half. You lost some days. You made some errors. But at the end of the month, you have $27,000. Most of these firms will share it. The one will introduce you to. I have two that I know they work. Now, if you're when we are ready, not if, because if you jump in now, they might not pass the evaluation. So let's not put the cart before the horse. They are there, they are not running. So 27 or 26,000. I'm cutting it into half. This is even 2% a day. I'm still cutting it into half. 26,000. And the platform I'm introducing us, first month, they will give you 75% and take 25%. So can somebody do 25% of 25% of 26,000? Can somebody help us with the maths? Like I told us, I'm saying 75% of 26,000. This math is wrong. 75% of 26,000. Awesome. So imagine just one stream of income, and you're not doing it because this trade, I'm telling you, it comes so easy and it comes so fast. Like, let's say you were able to, I send this out and you took this trade with me, and I would have dropped 50 pips. 50 pips is 5%. 5%. Just 50 pips. Look at just 50 pips. This trade has done over 100 pips. That's like 10% if you were rocking it with your full lot size, the full lot size of the account. Maybe you're risking 2% to make 4%. So you're even making more. Or you're risking 2% to make, let's say the risk reward is 1 to 3. So you're risking 2% for 6%. So this morning alone, just on this, you would have been cleaned out of the way. Same thing with this, you would have been cleaned out of the way. And let me tell you, it's that simple. Somebody might be sitting there and say, you're saying it's that simple. If you believe it's simple, it's simple. There's nothing. Life is all about your belief. And if you say it's not simple, it's not simple. There's nothing anybody can do or say about it. You've made up your mind that is not. Because why? Newton index, yes, we'll do all this support, resistance, trend line. We look at all the patterns, but Newton index has gone ahead to give you the exact volume where the market is heading. Where the market is heading. And because of that, you are following the money. You are following the money. What happened? The index has stopped streaming. Okay, maybe it will come back shortly. And the exciting side is you don't have to sit, at times you sit, wait to see if you see a good setup. No, not again. Not this time. You just go in, out, secure your bag, and you are good. Okay, Craig said it will start by 10 a.m. Okay, today they are moving to the new office. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you, Oyeyemi, for that feedback. So that is it for Club 1000. And if you are very new in trading, you don't even know how to copy this trade, you don't know how to set your MT4, you don't know how to, open a broker account, don't worry. Send a message to your upline. And if your upline doesn't know, send to the next person. But we'll do short videos on it. How to, set up trade, buy stop, sell stop. And listen, this is not compulsory. Anybody that don't want to trade, don't force them. Don't say, that. It's not for everybody. Nothing is for everybody. Nothing. Absolutely nothing is for everybody. So you have to understand that there are different aspects of the business. Some people might just want to build. Some people might just want to get their reward, passive reward. They get it, they are fine with it, and that's it. So know what the person wants. And some people just want to trade. They don't want to hear any other thing. Let them trade. We are not forcing anybody. We grow to millions. It's just working with the right people and knowing what they want. So that is it for it on the trading side this morning. The Club 1000 this morning. Does anybody have any question? Anyone have any question? They're starting tomorrow. We're even starting today. If I see a good setup later in the day, I drop it on the chart straight up. We're starting today. I just wanted to break down how it works so that everybody at least will have a good hang on how it works and start. So that when I send a chart and I say this point to this point, you're seeing it, you'll be able to pick up that information and put in your MT4. So the goal is master the copy and paste. You can also get to a level of mastery of the skill and then trade with other people's money. You don't have to be struggling with $500, $1,000. No, doesn't make sense. Get 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, $500,000. I will give you all those details. And let me tell you, some of you, I know as I'm talking now, you're thinking of all your people that didn't do 1,000. And your goal is to, when I send it, you send it to them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whether the excuse they give means they're not ready for this level of success. Period. End of story. Let it be that drive to push them to do more. It doesn't matter the story anybody tells. It doesn't matter. It's not that we are not being empathetic. We know people are going through stuff. But I can tell you, this is what will help you. And another thing is, because I will refer everybody a lot to the Newton index. You can't come with a 100 euro package when your Newton index is just 7 days. Even if you did 500, it has ended. It's a month. It's a month. So if I say, okay, I'm sending this trade, look at the numbers are not correct now, but wait for the number to come to XYZ. Do you think I'll be waiting to tell you again, oh, the number has come, go and take the trade? I expect you to log into your Newton index. So that is why we are saying 1,000 and above. Yeah. So that you have access to that at least for the next 3 months. You see us do this thing together for the next 3 months. It might take you maybe 2 weeks or might take you 2 weeks. It might take you a month to master this copy and paste where you're making 2-3% a day. So what happens now when you now get the big money to trade with? What happens? So I want us to see the bigness of why we put it at least 1,000 and above. Can do 2.5, that's 6 months. 5,000, that's a whole year. And tell yourself, I'm zeroing in on this. Okay, think of it. You're pulling out. That is, on first month, they pay you 75 and they take 25. Second month, they pay you 80% and they take 20%. Third month, they pay you 85% and take 15. And every other month, you get 85%. Think of it. You are pulling in this 57,000 every month. Okay, we cut it in half now. We cut it in half. Say there'll be, remember it's 2%. It is 2%. And we still cut it in half. So there'll be mistakes. That's why I'm recommending you practice first. There might be some errors. You might be typing something mistakenly. You type another thing, you hit your stop loss or things like that. But think of it. Can somebody give me 85% of 26,000? Give it to me. $21. So let's say you started that at the third month and you did for the rest of the year. That's 22,100. Multiply it by 10. That is 221,000 plus the other ones. So roughly you're looking at 250. I'm looking at 250,000 in the next 1 year. This is different from the people you sign up, the commission you be paid. This is different from your reward. You still get your passive reward of 400%. Who is so fired up about this? Who is fired up and excited about this venture? You are seeing yourself I mean, you don't have to start at 100K. If you can start at 200, why not? If you can start at 300,000, why not? There's different fees for different accounts. There's different evaluation fee for different accounts. So depending on the one you choose, there's a fee for it. So if you choose anyone, like 100K, the evaluation fee is about $500. But you get that money back when you pass the evaluation. So that's why I want you to practice. You pass it. It's not difficult. All they are required for you to do is grow the account 8% in 1 month. Can you imagine we are talking about 2% a day? Let's even say you're doing 1% a day. You can do that 8% in 2 weeks or in a week. So that's the beauty of what we are setting up. And I hope you can see the vision. The vision is to raise so many 6- and 7-figure traders while we build this business to the moon. We build it to the moon. You can now relax and build it. No stress, no pressure. No pressure. So that is it for the Club 1000. Hope it's clear. Hope it's clear. And if you're already on a €1,000 package and this trade is still running, see how, you're on a €1,000 package and you've not been added on the Telegram group, get to whoever is your upline and get added immediately. So let's get to Newton Index. Though it's coming up by 10 today. So, but that's just for today because they are moving to the Wales office where will be the headquarters for the traders and the academy. And that's why I tell people this company is not your regular, I lost money here, I lost money there. Congratulations. Congratulations that you lost. But now you're in the right place. So forget about yesterday and stop tiptoeing. Go all in to secure your future. Go all in. This is not the time. You've lost. Great. There's no businessman that have not lost money. Want you on your own, go and Google Facebook failed projects, Google failed projects. We see the good ones, but do you know that they have lost billions? I want you to Google it today. Take your time. It's not something I want you to do. I want to do here. Google failed projects, Facebook failed projects, Apple failed projects. You will see billions of ventures they went into that didn't see the light of the day. But they are still big. They are still huge. The phase two I mentioned are already $1 trillion company, Apple and Google. They are trillion-dollar companies. Imagine if they quitted or they were tiptoeing in what they have now because they had failed projects. Would they have been known? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So let's go to the index. And if you've not watched the previous videos, go and watch it. Go and watch it. So I'll drop the videos again on the Telegram group so that everybody on the Telegram will really see it. So the first thing in Newton Index, just doing a recap for new people, is not showing until 10 today. So just bear with me when it's up, which is in like 20 minutes, we can now go in. The first thing in Newton Index is the right numbers. What are those right numbers? Can anybody remember? 2.8 and above. Minus 1.5 and below. Those are the right numbers. .8 and above means extreme strength. .5 and below means extreme weakness. So when you merge two currencies, let's use this for example, GBP and USD. Let's say you're looking at GBP and USD. You looked, GBP has, let's say GBP has a point of 3.9. USD is minus 4.1. So from what I described now, which one is extremely strong and which one is extremely weak? Put it on the chart, please. All right. So when you see something like this, if the currency that is extremely strong is the first currency, is also called the base currency. There's another name that they use. I don't like that name. I've told them to change it. As a name they use in the Newton index, I don't want to use it. I've told them to make an adjustment on it. So our MD is not, he'll do it later. He underwent a surgery in his mouth. So the first currency, also known as the base, or the second currency known as the quote, if the first is 2.8 and above, and the second is minus 1.5 and below, this is going to be a strong buy. Strong buy. I mean, if this is the only thing you know, I'm telling you, this 2% every day will be a walk in the park. To be a strong buy. If it reverses the other way around, if it turns the other way around, let's say in this same scenario, okay, let's use another currency. Let's say we do USD, and JPY. Let's say USD is still what it is here. Minus 4.1. And JPY is maybe 5.2. So in this case, the first currency is extremely weak, and the second currency is extremely strong. In such a case, this would be a strong sell. Strong sell. This should be clear for everybody. It should be very clear for every single person. Is it clear? All right. So it's very clear. So the second thing in our checklist, there's a video on that checklist you should go and watch, take a screenshot of the checklist. The second thing is there are these bars. There's the bars around the volume. So before you get in on the trade, make sure there is a blue or red bar, at least one. Make sure there is at least a blue or red bar. So these are the two key things you're looking out for from the index. The third thing is not from the index. This is where your knowledge of trading comes in. This is where your knowledge of trading comes in. So you go to your trading view to find out your point of entry. What is the right point to enter this trade? Yes, I've been told it's a strong buy or it's a strong sell. Should I just jump in? No, you shouldn't just jump in. You shouldn't just jump in. There are points of entry. And the better your entry, the more you maximize the opportunity. The more you maximize the opportunity, the better your entry. So where do you enter? If you are buying from a support. If you are selling from a resistance. Like you can see here, I bought from this support. Same thing here, both of them are buys from a support. So how do you get these supports? We have the simplest way in trading history. I'm telling you, I wish I knew these things I'm sharing with you when I started. I wish I knew it. Anybody can mark up support resistance in different ways. Like I always tell people, nothing is cast on stone, but what works. You can see that literally all my support works. The trade come that they will react. Don't ask me why. It's because it's born of God. This strategy is born of God. It's an offshoot of the double blessing strategy. So no knowledge is lost. How did we come about this line? This line that it came here and reacted. How? Is it magic? No be juju. It's God's insight. So anybody can mark up support and argue about whether this one is good, this one is not good. But I can see the reaction of, even if I show you the one I marked 6 months ago, a year ago, you will see it. So how do you mark this support and resistance? Very simple. Very, very simple. Are you ready? Because this will be your game changer. Getting in on this trade at the right area. Oh my goodness. There's no how you not secure your 2%, even more. Like this one has done 10% now, but I left at 3%. Make I hold down because I'm training you people. I don't want to. It has already hit my target, so let me hold it. And I'm training. So I don't want to be looking at my MT4 because these things sometimes can be funny. So this is how you mark up support and resistance. Somebody says screen not showing. Blank screen. Wonderful. Someone says screen is showing. If it's blank in your end, move your screen, move your device. Move your device. It's from your end. All right. So here we go. Go with me. This is this GBP USD. But don't get in on this trade. This trade has done over 150 pips. It should be exhausting now. It should start getting tired. Yes, it might continue moving, but it might retrace before it continues. So don't, because I'm using it for this stuff now, you want to jump in. Don't do it. So let's go to GBP USD. How did I come about these areas? First, you go to the daily zone. You go to the daily candle. Daily candle. You click on this day. For some of you, it might be like this. You scroll down and look for 1 day. You click on it. If you want it to show like mine, just star it as your favorite. It will be showing on the screen on the top. And this is TradingView is free. So if you are on TradingView, if you are there, you should just get it for free. So you can open a free account. They might give you options to buy this, buy that. Just open a free account. So let's go on the day. You get on the day. You can see I marked this up yesterday and it still respected it. So let's clear everything and do fresh work. This thing, what I'm giving you now is whatever. I think I should be charging for this class. What I'm giving you now is whatever $10,000. Yes, I should be charging for the class. Many of you will pay more attention if every class you pay $100 to attend. And you will get more result if you pay $100 to attend. True. Because it's free, you feel. So when you want to mark this up, where do you start? You start by marking up the wick of the current day candle. You put a horizontal line on the last candle you are seeing. The very last candle you are seeing, you put a horizontal line there. If there's a wick at the top, you put another horizontal line, but this is moving. We can't put any wick on the top. It's moving. Though if you like to, you can. There's a tiny wick, but because it's moving, I think it will push that up. But the downside is much more better. All right? So what's the next thing you do? The next candle after the last candle, you go and put horizontal lines at the wick. And also at the body. So the last candle, you're also only putting on the wick. The next candle, you're putting on the wick and the body. You are done. What do you do next? Go to 4 hours. Follow me here. 4 hours, 4H. Click on it. Look at the last 4-hour candle. Also put a horizontal line on the last candle you are seeing there. When you click the 4H, you can change the color to whatever color you prefer so that you will know, okay, this area is 4 hours, this area is daily. So you come to the next candle. There's no wick on this. In fact, the wick align with the daily, so there's no need putting any stuff there. The next 4-hour candle, you put out the wick. You can see the wick is aligning with the daily, so we're not putting anything at that wick. Wick up, wick down, align with the daily. Beautiful. Shows you a very strong area. So we only put out the body down, and the body up. Okay. After 4 hours, we'll go to 1 hour. Hope you are taking note. I'm not expecting any question from this because I'm so slow, so slow. I'm even feeling my slowness. So the last hour candle, you put at the wick down, and the wick up, you can see it aligns with the daily and the 4 hours, so you don't put anything there. Then the next hour, that's the next candle following the last one, put there on the wick and body, wick and body. So we are set. Now you go to 5 minutes. Why 5 minutes? So that you can see this thing very clear. Can you see? Very clear. So let's say we saw this when it broke this level, and we'll mark this up. Okay, let's take you from where it is now. Let me not go too much to the behind. So let's say we want to take this trade, but like I told you, this trade has exhausted. Can you see that all the levels cut a point where the candle came, hit and went up, came down, hit, went up, hit, went up. So it has hit this zone now, and it has gone up. If you're looking at taking this trade again, yes, the strength is showing you GBP is strong, and USD is weak, but do you just jump in? That's not the right thing to do as a trader. It's like you're jumping into a moving train. Will you make money? Sometimes you will. But if this thing retraces, which most times it does, you'll be in loss for a long time before it goes into profit, if it does. So the best is to buy from a support. So it has tested this area. What's the next support it has not tested above this support that it has tested? That is this middle one. So what do? We wait for it to come there. This. We wait for it to retrace back to that zone and move up. So that is what we are expecting on this. Except the momentum is so strong that it goes too high, it can retest this black line, which is a daily and a 4 hour, and even an hourly. That's a very strong area. So two scenarios. I said, except the momentum is so much, that is pushing up so much. But if it start retracing at this candle now, or the next candle, wait for this lower area. That should be your point of entry for a buy. Is that clear? Is that clear? So with this now, let's say you want to trade. How should you put your trade? Let me write it out. That is how some of the trades will look like. Or sometimes it might just be a picture like this. I'm expecting that you should know what this picture means. So with Newton index, your take profit 1 is 30 pips. And your take profit 2 is 50 pips. Anything above that, you should move your stop loss to take profit and ride it. You move your stop loss to take profit. If you don't know how to do that, don't worry. All right, is that clear? Is that clear? All right, you can see what I said. I said if it's retracing from this candle, wait for it here. You can see it broke this level and it's coming down. So when these things happen, when it's sent out, it should, that's why we are training. If not, we'll just be telling you buy stop, sell stop. I've not written anything. I'm yet to write. If I did, you would have seen it. So you'll be seeing this like GBP, buy limit, entry. That is if you must write. Or if you are setting the trade, that's how you set it. Entry price. $1.15782. Stop loss. Stop loss, we are told to put stop loss at the next reasonable support or resistance, or 30 to 40 pips. So let's say the next reasonable support or resistance, which is about 20 pips, 20 something, 25 pips, is at the last blue line there, 1.1548. And if you are putting stop loss, put it like 2-3 pips below if you are buying, or above if you are selling. If you don't get that, don't worry. I'll show you and I'll give you the reason why. Because these guys, they know where your stop loss are, because everybody will come and say stop loss at the support or resistance. That is where everybody does, every retail trader. But as an institutional trader, you give it some pips, like 5 pips away, so that they will not easily come and hit your stop loss and continue. Because has it happened to you before? They just came, the thing hit your stop loss, boy, and it continued. So this will be our stop loss. Our take profit one will be 30 pips from entry. 30 pips from that entry will be 1.16. 0.82. Take profit two will be 50 pips. That'll be 1.16282. So this is, when we have all the time, we'll give you this. But if if we don't have all the time, you should calculate it. Just getting that, we are buying, and give you the area of entry. You should calculate your stop loss, your take profit, and your TP1 and TP2. Is that clear? Is that clear? So I think you can see that thing I was saying, that, okay, is it because the strength is up, you should jump in? And even you jumped in up here, can you see? You'll be in negative now. Let me show you how much negative. That's like 26 pips negative. And you're wondering, but they said if 2.8 and minus 1.5 and below. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. So once you have the right entry, you're good. You get in on the trade and leave it to play out. All right, Newton index is up, running. So you can see from the index, what do we have here? You can see the numbers. Let me make it brighter. Just give me a minute. So it's coming up, it will be clearer in a minute. Takes a little time. This is streamed real time from the banks. So it takes a little time to really brighten up. So, but literally you can see down here is the numbers for those of you that are new. That's where the numbers are.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, hello.
Okay, so the live session is about starting with Craig. So this is where you see the numbers and make your decision. Let's give it a little time to brighten up. So this trade, like I said, it has done over 150 pips. There's no need going into it. But this is the way you're going. If you have a demo account and the numbers are still the same, I would say go in, but go in for like 20 pips, 30 pips, because soon we'll be going into New York. And most times, the trade kind of reverses at New York. So any question? My time is up. Any question? So to recap, we started a journey to take everybody in this double blessing nation in next gen. This is what will distinguish you from any other person, any other team. This is what will distinguish you. I always tell people, when we go into a business, we take it all the way to the top. We blast it up because we bring unique value. This is our value added proposition. So when you are selling, you don't just sell next gen, you sell the value that the team is providing. So